Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with IVP Media, presents Fairfield Today at the Lancaster Festival. Also brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DD, Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Buckeye Automotive Family, Walker Shoe Center, and Buckeye Lake Marina.
Going to open up today with one of our favorite people to come on because, for many reasons, but one is she allows us to come to this location and be in this nice, cool environment for Fairfield Today each and every week, and especially for today for this show. Mary Snyder, President, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You didn't have any trouble getting here today? Everything was good?
I had a short commute.
Okay. No rain? No umbrella? No.
Oh, no. It's just perfect.
It's a pleasure to have you on. I know one of the thing that kind of kicks off this little shortened version this year of the Lancaster Festival is the art walk on Friday night, and you folks are just all in on that. The things you've got here, I look around here now, and it's a little bit different from what I normally see here. You've got it all dressed up with all the art. Who do you have here with you this year? And I know they've been here for several years.
Yeah, so we have Jim Gherkin. He's a watercolorist, and John Mark, who is oil and acrylic.
Local boys.
Yes.
Local boys.
Very talented.
Oh yeah, they're good, and they do such great work. And again, I had Eddie Kitchen on a day or so ago, and I was talking to him, and I told him that the way I judge art is if I can do it, it's probably not art. I've seen some things on the course of art walks over the years that, oh, that's art? Okay, I guess you say that, and it is. But then I see things like Eddie does, or like Jim or John Mark do. I couldn't do that, and they are truly great artists.
Yes, very much.
And you have plenty of paintings here. They must get ready for quite a while to show it off here because this place is full. Now, how long? I know they're here probably for the entire or week of the festival.
Yes, so they'll have their art here through Friday.
And so, as I indicated, the art walk is a big deal for you folks here. Maybe it's one of the first places people attend because it's kind of as you head into town now, you're really getting into it. You guys do some really nice things on Art Walk Night.
Oh, it's such a fun evening for us to welcome the community into our beautiful lobby. And in addition to the artists, we had a steel drummer on the front porch to entertain the fans, and had treats for the guests, and just a really lovely evening, and it's wonderful to see so many people we know and welcome them into our lobby.
As I came in from the parking lot to come in today to do today's show, I saw some things that look very much like cake pops. I'm not sure what they are. Never had one.
Exactly what they are.
But perhaps those are for future guests that will be coming in.
Well, yes, they are.
Had a few left over,
yes, but they're a popular treat. They're cake on a stick, essentially.
Yeah. So you probably don't get out on Art Walk evening at all, at least for a couple of hours.
Right,
while you have so many folks coming in here, it's usually so crowded in here. Do you get to see any of the other stuff, or do you have to wait kind of the rest of the week to see?
Yeah, the night of the Art Walk, we are here for the duration, but I do try to visit the other places throughout the week.
Oh, I forgot about that. A nice plug too. I forget what that was for now. It was a couple of weeks. Oh, maybe it was the 250 celebration. Came in for something. You folks were having stuff in here, and they had tables set up. Was that 250? Was that?
That's our customer appreciation.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
We coordinated that.
It was so wonderful.
The 4th of July weekend,
that's what
and
it was.
It just was a really nice.
I hope you had a good turnout. I mean, there were people here while I was here. Got to sit with Al and Phyllis Beavers. I mean, great folks were in to see. But that was such a nice thing, and probably something you do each and every year around. But maybe even bigger this year with 250. Yeah, it was really nice. Thanks for doing that.
You're welcome.
And nice to see. And again, you come in here on Art Walk Night, you see most of the same people that we see here every day. They're here doing their thing on Art Walk Night. Now, I know you and husband John were out to see the tribute bands. You enjoy that?
We did,
Yeah.
We could have had a little better weather, but
It wasn't as everything is lined up to a year ago, so it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
It's just always a fun evening. We really enjoy the concerts out at OUL.
You think of how many years this has been going on. I don't know if it's been 4 years. I'm not sure how long it's been, but 2 concerts every time, and there maybe only been a couple that have, well, of course everybody remembers last year, but there's only been a couple that have been this brutal like that, so we've been very fortunate.
Yes, we have.
So this week, anything else you like to go to? There's a couple events at churches, and they've got the big Basilica thing going on, and then Friday night, I guess Bad Influence will be right behind us here.
Right, Bad Influence.
A couple guys that we might know playing that.
Yeah, maybe so.
Not to mention any names, Bob and Shane, but they might be playing in that Friday night, and then Saturday out there at Lady A. So still got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah. We're going to go to the concert at St. Mary's this year on Thursday and kind of make that a date night. So
I guess that'll be
that.
kind of like the opening always was. That was always
right.
the opening night up there. There used to be ice cream, socials, and things going on, but with kind of the truncated version of it this year, it's kind of moved a little bit. But I think that's going to be a heck of a night up there. That's going to be fun. What is it, Thursday night,
Thursday,
I guess,
yes.
yeah. Lancaster percussion going on. That's always a big draw for you folks right here. I mean, man, the crowds for them.
We get a front row seat for that.
You just open your window sometimes and you don't even have to go outside. You're right there. Yeah. You and Matt can just, hey, look what we got, front row seats. Hey, well, thanks for all you folks do for the Lancaster Festival. I mean, and especially the Art Walk night. That's really a big night to allow folks to come in here. And over the years, I've had, I think it was Gherkin did a painting for me of the house, and so I mean these guys are just they do tremendous work. The folks you have are just really good.
They are. Yes.
Hope you and John have a wonderful date night up at the Basilica. Enjoy that. Very good. Mary Snyder from Fairfield Federal with us. We're going to go to a break, and this is fun. We're going to enjoy a clip from Saturday night's program at OUL with Elton Ron.
She don't care. My sister looks cute in her braces and boots, a handful of grease in her hair. Don't get us started your aggravation. We're Halloween and discipline. Saturday night's alright for a fight and action in. Yeah, the bottle's oiled as a diesel train. Set this dance and play. Saturday night's that night I like. Saturday night's alright, it's alright. Well, the pack pretty tight here tonight. I'm looking for my daddy to see me right. Use a little muscle to get what I need. I can take a little drink of China. She's with me. I come on all the sounds that I really like. All the sounds of a switchblade and a motorbike. I'm a juvenile product of the working class. His best friend floats in the bottom of a glass.
At Fairfield Federal, we believe true prosperity is shared. For 130 years, Fairfield Federal has invested in the community that built us. From supporting businesses that employ our neighbors, empowering the initiatives that strengthen our community, and serving generations of families, Fairfield Federal is proud to share this milestone of progress with our hometown. Fairfield Federal is your place for checking, savings, and home loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Life moves fast, and Buckeye is here to keep you moving. New dream job? Celebrate with a ride that feels just as exciting. Passing the keys to your new teen driver? Treat yourself to an upgrade you'll love. Family getting bigger? Buckeye's got the perfect, spacious, safety-packed vehicle for every new arrival. Wherever life takes you, Buckeye Nissan, Georgesville Nissan, Buckeye Honda, and Buckeye Toyota are ready to drive you forward. Your life, your car, your choice. Choose Buckeye.
Welcome to Fairfield Today at the Lancaster Festival. Sure want to thank Mary Snyder for coming in, talking about all the beautiful surroundings we have going on right now. I hope you get a chance to come in. They've really got it decked out here, as do all the places downtown with the art right now. And it's generally there all week. It was there for the art walk, but it'll generally be there all week. So I encourage you to come down to here or to any of the places. And if you didn't get to see any of it or want to go back again and see something, I'd encourage you to do that. There's some great artwork around Lancaster. Go see it this week. Pleasure to have Dr. David Wool with us, Superintendent and CEO of Fairfield DD. David, thank you.
Paul, good to see you.
How you doing? Keeping busy?
Oh, gracious, yes.
Not a problem? I don't think I've ever heard you say no. I'm just nothing to do, Paul.
No, being busy is not seemingly a problem.
Not on your resume, huh?
Nope, lots going on. Yeah, and you're right about your encouragement. You know, Art Walk, which we're huge fans of, is both a one-night event and a week-long event, and so you can go around to all of the business, check it out. You can purchase the art all throughout the week, and so if you didn't get down, it was a little smoky, it was a little rainy. I heard the crowd was still pretty big though. Yeah. You can get around to the businesses this week and check it out, including at Art and Clay Square 7, where we have art.
We're going to talk about that, but I think that's a good plug about the. Maybe a lot of people kind of forget about that. Maybe you come down Wednesday, Thursday, or something. Oh, I can go have lunch somewhere, and you. Oh, look at all the art. People forget about that, but it's here all week and still available.
Yep.
Just won't have maybe Eddie Kitchen there to tell you how he painted it or something like that. So that's why Art Walk is such a cool night. So let's talk about Square 7, man. You guys are right in the thick of it all for Art Walk. I mean, that's where it is. You're at ground zero.
Yeah, Art and Clay Square 7 is ground zero. The beer garden and the events obviously right beside all throughout Art Walk. And we have art up. We have a staff artist named Julia Widener, and so she had art that was curated in for the event, and her art is at Art and Clay Square 7. We have participated, ever since we have owned Art and Clay Square 7, that we would be a part of Art Walk, and are glad to be able to continue to do so. So great art all available all through the week, like you said, and especially down at Art and Clay. Stop down, and you don't just get to see it there. You can create your own.
That's the thing. When you've been here as long as Square 7 has, how long is Art and Clay? Is that?
Well, so we would have purchased it back in, I bet we're 15, 16 years now. Yeah.
Okay. I can remember the first time I heard about it, we were doing the live show downtown. I had Temple on.
Yep.
She was maybe the brand new manager there.
That's right.
She came up and talked about it. But when you've been doing it as long as you have, people kind of take it for granted sometimes. But there's a lot going on there that you can do.
Yes. Yeah, the inventory is always changing, so if you've been there and painted, come back because there's new stuff to come and paint. So, of course, the Square 7 coffee shop and all that goes along with that. We know that we have people not only across the state of Ohio, but across the country who have Easter eggs that they have painted with their family or Christmas ornaments hanging on their trees. And those are 2 busier times of the year, but we're open all year long, and we have grown every single year. The business has exploded with growth ever since COVID, and we're so grateful to the community for their continued support. It's a great opportunity to be a part of this community and sort of go outside a little bit of what Fairfield DD would generally do, and yet still meets our mission of working to bring about a vibrant community.
Guest is Dr. David Wool, the Superintendent CEO of Fairfield DD. And in looking back now, you never know the decisions you make, good or bad, how that'll all play out. But you look 15, 20 years ago, the decision to open up a coffee shop, to Art and Clay, to do all that, turned out to be the right one.
It did turn out to be the right one, and it is fascinating as we think back to the previous superintendent and his dream and vision for what that could become. Some of us wondering if that was, what we should be involved in as a governmental entity, if it would really turn into what we thought that it could. But with many years and a lot of hard work, it has been unbelievably successful.
Now, how does the Art Walk / festival, which again a little truncated this year, a little shorter, how does that affect DD? What involvement do you have with this?
Yeah, well, again, part of what we're trying to do at Fairfield DD is to bring about a vibrant community. We believe we can only be as successful, the people that we support at Fairfield DD can only be as successful as our community is vibrant. And so for us, we're involved in the Art Walk. We as a organization were involved in Festival Fair Day. At the fairgrounds, we had a table and activities out there, had 15 or so of our team members throughout the day who came and volunteered to be a part of Festival Fair Day. And we work with the festival. Obviously there's a lot of, on the other side of OUL where our campus is, a lot of parking, hard surface lots, a lot of grass. So we work with the festival and sort of turn that over to them for Saturday nights so that they have overflow parking on the big Saturday nights where people can park in the grass, can park on the surface lots. And so we're pretty heavily involved from an organizational standpoint.
I think I saw you out Friday night. I had never attended the tribute bands up till this year. I've always been kind of the middle of this week.
Yes.
Coming up like Wednesday, maybe Wednesday. It's on Wednesday night, and that's turned into the tribute night. And I've never gone to one of them. It isn't anything I just if you don't see the real band, I'm not going to go see. So, but I went out to that, and it was fabulous.
It was great. We were there. We saw you from afar as well, and we go out most every whatever's going on a Saturday.
Oh.
We always head out, and Wednesday tribute night. So we had seen both those acts. My daughter is 16, almost 17 now. And she'll go toe-to-toe with anyone on the lyrics from both of those groups. We raised her right, so she is a classic rock, 70s, ABBA, Elton John, whatever you want to call it, sort of girl, and we had an absolute blast. It was a great show.
It doesn't. I mean, I understand young people with ABBA. They're up there dancing and having a fabulous time, and I get that. That's the thing. But to hear so many people around me that I thought were obviously much younger than me reciting the lyrics of Elton John songs.
Yep.
That kind of got to me. I mean, that's classic music right there.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, she's a big fan of Elton John as well, and so we had a great night. And not only was the concert great, we made it through the little rain shower that came through. Mm-hmm. Fireworks show was fantastic. I mean, it was a great night to be back out at the festival, particularly after last year and all that happened. During the second song, I sort of announced to the table, well, we made it farther than we did last year because we were evacuated before, the show last year. That same night, and then the whole thing was done for, and so it was a good night. I was concerned when I saw the lightning flashing across. In fact, we started packing up. We were like, oh boy,
flashes of last year.
We're going to get the announcement to evacuate soon, but it never came, and we were glad because it was a great night.
Let me give you one last chance to plug Rotary on this about what Rotary was involved down at the fairgrounds.
Well, as a good Kiwanian, I appreciate the fact that you're willing to bring
Glad to do it.
Yes. We
Rotarians, thank you.
Yes, all around. Yeah. So Rotary was a part of Festival Fair Day. We volunteer both in the morning and the afternoon to drive golf carts around, and so there's a lot of musicians, there's a lot of events and activities, and you park clear out in the fairgrounds parking and then have to get all your equipment, all your stuff. So we drive people around, we drive equipment around, and Rotary had probably 12 or 15 different people throughout the day who were driving golf carts. My daughter and I went out and drove golf carts. Now, we did get caught in a massive storm about 2:15 that day.
Oh, it really hit hard.
And there was lightning. If it didn't hit the fairgrounds, it hit somewhere right around, and we were right near the car. So she and I and Corey Clark, who we grabbed a hold of and said, what are you doing? Get in the car. And so we all took cover for about 5 minutes till it passed, and then we worked to get the rest of the people out. And but yeah, Rotary is a big part of what's happening. We were down Monday for our meeting. We meet down here on Tuesday. There's another Rotary event, sort of a social to gather weekend to see what's going on downtown.
That's enough. I think we've done enough.
That's
for
enough,
I
Rhoda.
think.
That's fine. Let me switch gears real quick to say on Wednesday, my daughter is a proud member of the Lancaster High School Percussion Ensemble, so she will be down on Wednesday for that. And I'll tell you, the America 250 picnic that starts around 10:30 with a whole bunch of activities and events just prior to the percussion ensemble at noon right here at the square. We're looking forward to seeing her perform once again, and forecast in the 70s.
Supposed to be really good from here on out.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Thanks for hanging tough on Saturday night, sitting through all that. Thanks for all that DD does for the community, too. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Rotary, what are you going to do?
that.
What are you going to do? David Uhl with us. We'll be back on Fairfield Today at the Lancaster Festival in just a moment.
The Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities is proud to support the Lancaster Festival as it celebrates the creativity, talent, and spirit of our community. This month, there are countless opportunities to join in on the fun and connect with neighbors at events across Fairfield County. Be sure to visit Fairfield DD's social enterprises, Art and Clay on Main, and Square 7 Coffee House in downtown Lancaster, where you can unleash your creativity or enjoy a refreshing drink. We look forward to seeing you at the festival and celebrating together.
It is so important for families to feel comfortable and safe when they call, because oftentimes that first phone call, even picking up the phone physically and just dialing that number, is very hard. You're asking for something that is a very difficult and private decision, and so we want everyone to feel comfortable and safe that you pick up that phone, you make that phone call, and let us just guide you and lead you where you want. And then you can make an informed decision about what's best for you and your family.
Buckeye Lake Marina is a full-service marina offering new and used boats for sale. Brands like Bennington, Crown Line, South Bay, and Chaparral. They also do boat service, canvas repair and custom boat covers, and they sell ethanol-free recreational fuel. Located in Millersport at 2920 Canal Drive, 740-467-2697. Online at BuckeyeLakeMarina.com.
Join the Lancaster Festival Orchestra and music director John Devlin as the festival returns for 2026, July 18th through the 25th, featuring dozens of free and paid ticketed events, including concerts with tribute acts Dancing Dream and Elton Ron on Saturday, July 18th, and country supergroup Lady A on July 25th. For the full lineup, visit lancasterfestival.org.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of this roaring world can't be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough for this wide-eyed warrior. Just we've got this far. And can it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors. When the heart of a star-crossed voyager beats a time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule brought to you by the Walker Shoe Center. They're founded in 1836. Walker Shoe Center is a family-owned shoe store specializing in making happy, well-fitted feet. At Walker's, all your foot needs are met with a wide variety of high-quality work, dress, casual, athletic, and orthopedic footwear with a large selection of hard-to-find sizes and widths. Every shoe fit experience at Walker Shoe Center is unique. So check them out at walkershoecenter.com. This afternoon is a cafe concert, Woodwind Quintet and Harp, featuring members of the Lancaster Festival Orchestra. That concert begins at 4 at Cheers Chalet. Now tonight, the Covered Bridge Music Series makes a comeback after a 6-year hiatus. The series features singer-songwriters and upcoming stars at the OUL Wendell concert stage. Country artist Allie Collin Brooks will share her passion for singing and songwriting, and Central Ohio natives Barefoot and Foster are the opening act. That fun begins at 7:30. So tomorrow, Major Arts for Minors, Comic Character Development. Come to the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio for a workshop about comic book character design and development. The workshop is for ages 9 through 12 and starts at 10 a.m. Also at 10, it's Children's Corner. Toadstool Shadow is back by popular demand on the downtown stage. And then finally at noon, the Nostalgics, such a super group. They'll have your toes tapping with their big band sound. They'll be at the Zane Square concert stage. So thanks for watching. Remember, you can watch all of our programs right here on Spectrum Channel 1021 or the CLN Your Hometown Connection YouTube channel, or by going to IVP Media Facebook page. Join us again tomorrow, Fairfield Today at the Lancaster Festival.
Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with IVP Media, presents Fairfield Today at the Lancaster Festival. Also brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DD, Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Buckeye Automotive Family, Walker Shoe Center, and Buckeye Lake Marina.